Welcome to the A Justice YouTube channel. This is the first video lesson of intellectual property rights. We will provide multiple choice questions also after every chapter. Let's start with the chapter 1. Chapter 1. Introduction to Intellectual Property. Through this chapter we will learn the following 5 topics. 1. Concept of intellectual property. 2. Theories of intellectual property. 3. Intellectual property rights in India. 4. International arrangements for protection of intellectual property. 5. Intellectual property management. Let's discuss the topics in detail. Topic 1. Concept of intellectual property. The term intellectual property refers to creations of human intellect, and intellectual property right protects the interest of creators by providing them property rights over their creations. Intellectual property rights are a bundle of rights which allow the right holders to exclude unauthorized people from exploiting the creation commercially for a given period of time. By doing so, they act as a fillip for investment of labor and capital in ongoing and future research ventures. For a nation, intellectual property rights are seen as inducers of foreign direct investment, as investors see the strong protection of intellectual creation as a margin for development of their businesses. Therefore, the monopoly granted to the creators in turn transforms in the growth and development of country. After the coming in force of the trade-related aspects of intellectual property rights agreement, nations party to the WTO were obligated to refine laws pertaining to protection of intellectual property. In fact, the very inclusion of trade-related aspects of intellectual property rights agreement in the world order heralded the dawn of interest and aspirations in the study of intellectual property law. Intellectual property laws, which have been adapted in the mainstream of many nations, serve many functions. Firstly, they introduce a system of giving incentive to creators. This incentive stimulates further research and development. Secondly, they provide a balance between public and private interests so that the fruits of the creation can be used for the benefit of society. Topic 2. Theories of intellectual property. The jurisprudence behind intellectual property rights derives its force from various theories, namely 1. The utilitarian theory. 2. Personality theory. 3. Labor theory. 4. Prospect theory. 5. Schumpeterian theory. 6. Socioeconomic theory. All these theories catalog the benefits accorded vis-a-vis protection of intellectual property. 1. The utilitarian theory. Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill were the supporters of this theory. The theory justifies the grant of intellectual property right protection based on the utility it offers for the social good. 2. Personality theory. Personality theory suggests the grant of intellectual property protection based on the similarity of one's artistic expressions with one's personality. The theory had its supporters in Kant and Hegel. 3. Labor theory. John Locke propounded that labor of a man should be rewarded. This reward comes as labor-based justification for the grant of intellectual property rights. 4. Prospect theory. Edmund Kitch gave the prospect theory for grant of patent rights. The theory justifies the grant of patent rights because they channel and coordinate post-invention development activities. 5. Schumpeterian theory. Joseph A. Schumpeter justifies that new innovations are brought in the market based on creative destruction. He propounded that competition breeds innovation. 6. Socioeconomic theory. This theory lies in the proposition that property rights should be shaped so as to help foster the achievement of a just and attractive culture. Topic 3. Intellectual property rights in India. In India, the central legislature, by drawing its power under Article 246 of the Constitution of India, 1950, has adopted laws pertaining to Entry 49 in List 1, Schedule 7 of the Constitution of India. Entry 49 of List 1, Schedule 7 is the source for copyright, patent, design and trademark laws. Other laws dealing with intellectual property can be drawn from a collective reading of power under Article 246 with Entry 97 of List 1, Schedule 7. The laws in force for the protection of intellectual work in India are namely 1. Copyright Act 1957. 2. Patents Act 1970. 3. Trademarks Act 1999. 4. Geographical Indications of Goods, Registration and Protection Act 1999. 5. Designs Act 2000. 6. Semiconductor Integrated Circuits Layout Design Act 2000. 7. Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Rights Act 2001. Topic 4. International Arrangements for Protection of Intellectual Property. The international arrangements for the protection of intellectual property are tabulated below. 1. Copyright. The following are the copyright-related international arrangements. A. Berne Convention for the Protection of Literary and Artistic Work 1886. B. Rome Convention for the Protection of Performers, Producers of Phonograms and Broadcasting Organizations 1961. C. Trade-related aspects of Intellectual Property Rights Agreement 1994. D. WIPO Copyright Treaty 1996. A. WIPO Performances and Phonograms Treaty 1996. F. Beijing Treaty on Audiovisual Performances 2012. 2. Patents. The following are the patent-related international arrangements. A. Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property 1883. B. Patent Cooperation Treaty 1970. C. Budapest Treaty 1977. D. Trade-related aspects of Intellectual Property Rights Agreement 1994. 3. Trademarks. The following are the trademark-related international arrangements. A. Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property 1883. B. Madrid Agreement 1891. C. Nice Agreement concerning the international classification of goods and services for the purpose of registration of marks 1957. D. Vienna Agreement establishing an international classification of the figurative elements of marks 1973. A. Madrid Protocol 1989. F. Trademark Law Treaty 1994. G. Trade-related aspects of Intellectual Property Rights Agreement 1994. H. Singapore Law Treaty on the Law of Trademarks 2006. 4. Geographical indications. The following arrangement is the geographical indications related international arrangement. A. Trade-related aspects of Intellectual Property Rights Agreement 1994. 5. Semiconductor Integrated Circuits Layout Design. The following are the Semiconductor Integrated Circuits Layout Design related international arrangements. A. Treaty on Intellectual Property in Respect of Integrated Circuits 1989. B. Trade-related aspects of Intellectual Property Rights Agreement 1994. 6. Designs. The following are the designs-related international arrangements. A. Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property 1883. B. The Hague Agreement concerning the International Registration of Industrial Designs 1934. C. International Classification of Industrial Designs, the Locarno Classification 1968. D. Trade-related aspects of Intellectual Property Rights Agreement 1994. 7. Protection of plant varieties. The following arrangement is the plant varieties related international arrangements. A. Trade-related aspects of Intellectual Property Rights Agreement 1994. Topic 5. Intellectual Property Management. Intellectual property rights are meaningless if their grant is not coupled with commercial exploitation of rights. Intellectual property management deals with exploitation of intellectual property for generation of wealth. Intellectual property management framework involves creation, protection, transaction, and enforcement. Transaction in intellectual property right is majorly carried out by assignment or licensing. In the cases of intellectual property rights, like in the case of tangible property, the import of assignment of right is the complete transfer of title. Licensing is of two types depending upon the freedom of the licensor to license. 1. Voluntary licensing. And 2. Non-voluntary licensing. Voluntary licensing denotes a licensing strategy wherein the license is given by the licensor on his own free will. It could be further classified under the subheads of 1. Exclusive licensing. 2. Non-exclusive licensing. 3. Cross-licensing. 4. Grant-back licensing. Non-voluntary licensing is also known as compulsory or statutory licensing. Compulsory licensing denotes a licensing arrangement in which the licensor is statutorily obligated to grant a license to the licensee. Such a license is non-exclusive license. Here, the chapter 1 is over. In the next video, we will provide the multiple choice questions with regard to this chapter. Thanks for watching our video. Feel free to leave feedback below. Best of luck. Stay home and study well.